All right. All right, guys, we're gonna get started in a second. So just to update you a little bit, first of all, I know it's funny because my wife says she likes me growing my hair out, and that's great, fantastic, and everything like that. But I think it's gotten a little bit too much for now. I know it's gotten too much for me. I look completely different now. I look like I'm wearing a helmet. I hate it, absolutely hate it. But we're in quarantine, so it is what it is. I'm gonna have to wait till after that to do anything with it. So, um, what we're going over, guys. Today we're going to go over the call center training stuff. I promised you I get it out there. It's coming out a little bit later than I wanted it to, which is just my fault and my laziness. I found other things to do, so on and so forth, whatever. I didn't feel like going on live. Don't feel very good right now. But hopefully getting over this COVID-19 stuff and getting back into the office soon. So I just wanted to break down real quick what we're doing for the call center, calling into the call center. So there's a couple different things there. Okay, so the tough part, what the goal was with this, guys, was we were running into a lot of problems with the call center. Some which is our fault, some which is their fault, some which is nobody's fault. One second. All right, some which is nobody's fault. So I run into some technical difficulties here. One second. I'm just gonna bring up the video here. All right, some which is nobody's fault. All right, so running into all these different issues with the call center, with calling in, and a lot of the issues are coming up because we don't have clarity of system. I mean, you guys are. It's really tough when we're telling you guys, hey, from 9 to 5 you're going to do this, then after 5 o'clock you're going to do this, and on the weekends you're going to do that. It gets very difficult to manage all those different things. It's very, very difficult to manage your time. It's a pain in the ass. So we wanted to streamline the process for now. It's not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect what we're going to do, but let me see here. I'm going to take down some notes for you as we go. So then that way you know this. I don't expect this to be more than 15 minutes long. Okay, let's see. Sorry, my computer's running really, really slow today. I have a lot of tabs open. So we get a lot of great stuff coming to, guys, with the way that we look for retail and stuff like that. So that's going to be awesome coming up here soon. Okay. So I'm just going to take down a few notes for you guys as we go. Okay. The intent of this whole thing is, okay, our goal is to streamline the process and make it less confusing for us and the call center. The other goal is to get our leads confirmed on the spot to prevent cancellation. Okay. And it's to make an easy system for new people to adapt to. Okay. So those are our goals in this. All right. So the issues that we've been running into, again, have been that you guys are expected to do all these different things on this time, do this, on this time, do that. And it really, really makes the process more difficult. It really makes it hard to understand and hard to follow through with. Okay. So our goal is to solve all these different problems. Okay. The way that we're going to do this, all right, is there is going to be two systems. It's going to be one system for Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, when the call center's in. Okay, so there'll be two systems, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, when the call center's in the office. Okay, and then the second system will be, let me see here. 5 p.m. and on Monday through Friday and Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So, but the thing here is that we're easing the system so that it's not difficult to deal with for anybody. Okay. So it's very, very, very simple. Okay. So during the week, nothing changes really. If you can't set up the lead on the phone, that's fine. That's the one thing that's going to change during the week. We don't need you to call in every single lead. If you're at an Ace Hardware and it's loud in there, you remember you want to get these people on speakerphone, guys. You can't be handing these people the phone. You can't get them sick. I'll put it this way, right? We got my family got COVID-19 right now. All right, we know where we got it from, and it was preventable, and it pisses us off that we got it from the people that we got it from. It makes us angry that things weren't handled a different way. So the last thing you want is to hand your phone to a customer and then have that customer get COVID-19 and then look back and blame you. Okay, that's the last thing that you want. Is to hand an 80-year-old person your phone, and then all of a sudden they get real bad symptoms or they pass away, unfortunately, from COVID-19, and they want to blame you for it. That's the last thing that you want, okay? So it's important that we put people on speakerphone if we're getting them on the phone with the call center, okay? If we are getting them on the phone with the call center, right? If we can't get them on the phone with the call center, then here's the deal, okay? We need to set the appointment as close to 24 to 48 hours out as we can. And we're going to go over some training for that. That needs to be a thing. If I see someone that's setting every lead for 10 days out, then they're going to lose the right to set their own appointments. That'll be the line, okay? And I'm just going to make a note of that. If someone is struggling with the 24 to 48 hours, they will have to call in every lead until they fix the problem. Okay. Same thing goes for somebody that has a high cancellation rate. They might be told to do the same thing. Okay. So we got to set that appointment for as close to not every appointment that you're going to get is going to be within the 24 to 48 hour window, but I am of the belief that 75% of your appointments can be. Anybody that's really, really interested in Windows, for the most part, we have enough times available. They can do remote now, okay? So they can just get on the computer with people over Zoom or whatever to get this done, and they can do it at their convenience. So it can be a Zoom thing at 7 o'clock at night, or it can be a Zoom thing at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's no problem with that, okay? Or it can be a live in-person thing too, of course, with mask and full PPE and all that stuff and good stuff and whatnot. Okay. So it's just important to do that. We got to make sure that we are trying to get everybody in there within that 24 to 40 hour window. Okay. So let's say, for example, it's Monday through Friday. You're calling the call center to set those appointments. You're getting on speakerphone with the call center. Now, let's say that you're inside an Ace Hardware, somewhere that you can't get on the phone. You don't feel comfortable with it. The customer doesn't feel comfortable with it. Maybe there's a lot of people around. You don't want to give their private information, their name, phone number, and address away in front of people. Maybe they don't want you to. Maybe they're showing some resistance to that, whatever. Okay. If that was to happen and you can't get on the phone, okay, which, by the way, it might be more comfortable for you to knock it on the phone. I get that. Your lead quality goes up so much when you get on the phone. That's just the reality. There's a million reasons why. I'm not going to sit there and explain all of them, but that's just the reality. We know that from the evidence that we have that we've gathered. Okay, right? So if you can call the call center, okay, on speakerphone, get that customer on the phone with the call center, set up the appointment that way. That way it can get confirmed, so on and so forth. The call center should be taking no more. Like they said 2 minutes. I'm going to say 3 minutes. They should be taking anytime the call center takes more than 3 minutes on the phone from the start, from their part, not from our part, from the start of the conversation to confirmation. Okay. That's a confirmed appointment too. That's not just any old set appointment. They should take really a minute and a half to set an appointment if it's out of that 48-hour window. You need to let me know. Every time that does not happen. They told us in a meeting that from start to finish, they could get it done in 2 minutes. We're going to say 3. Anytime that does not happen, you need to make sure you let me know. The only way that we're going to be able to fix problems is if you come to me and let me know about those problems. That's the only way that we're going to be able to take care of any of those issues. Okay. So from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, you're calling the call center and you're getting it set through the call center. The phone number for the call center, you should have it. If you don't have it, then hit me up and I can give it to you. Okay. All right. For the weekends and for after 5 p.m., the reason why we're doing this is because the call center is not there for weekends and after 5 p.m. what I'm going to need you guys to do is every single individual, okay, is going to have to make a group chat in their phone with me, Andrew, Don, Jeff, Josh, and Phil from the call center. Okay. That's the first step, is make a group chat in your phone with, and just a text chat or whatever, in your phone with me, Andrew, Don, Josh, Jeff. You know, you might as well put Michelle in there as well. Okay. Because the way this is going to be super important, guys. We want to make sure we get this done efficiently. The way it's going to work is when you set a lead, okay, if it's, again, you're going to set every lead after 5 o'clock and on the weekends, you're going to set yourself, okay? Every single lead. You're setting every lead on the nights and weekends. Set yourself. You need to really go for those 24 to 48 hours. Okay. Every lead that you set on the weekends and nights, you set yourself. You need to go for that 24 to 48 hours. What you'll do is this. It should be very, very simple. Okay. So remember, you're saving the customer time here too. So it might seem like you're not, it might seem more difficult or whatever. It's actually easier. The way that this would work is you go through the entire system. You go through, we need both you and your wife home for the appointment, so on and so forth. Okay. You go through all that stuff. All right. And then you set the appointment date and time. All right. We know how to do that. That's fine. That's in our script. It's in our system. If you have any questions, then you can let me know. We don't have to rehash that on this call, on this Zoom right now. Okay. But you absolutely need to set that chat in your phone and set it yourself. Okay. Try to be as efficient as possible. Then you're going to take a picture of that lead. You're going to say, okay, great. I'm going to send this right over to our confirmation center right now. Just give me 1 second. You're going to take a picture of that lead. Okay. Just like you normally do. You take a picture with your phone of that lead and you're going to text it out to that group chat. Okay. So there's a group chat with me, Andrew, Don, Jeff, Josh, Phil, and Michelle. Okay. And you, of course. Okay. You're going to send that out to us. All right. One of us will say, I got it. Okay. One of us will say, I got it within a second. Okay. One of us will say, I got it. I promise you, I'm going to harp on these things right away. So I'm going to be someone that's really, really, really focusing on this. And I know that other people will be too. All of these people will have the ability to confirm a lead. All of these people will have the ability to confirm a lead. So if it's set within that 48-hour window, you're going to text over that lead to us. What you're going to tell the customers, okay, Mr. Jones, this is very important to you. You need to get a cell phone number for this. Okay, Mr. Jones, I'm going to have a confirmer call you right now. Okay. While you're standing here to confirm that appointment date and time. Okay. Now, if you want to give more context information, sir, because of COVID-19, I don't want to have to hand you my phone and stuff like that. I'm going to have a confirmer call you right now to confirm this date and time. Okay. Great. Fantastic. You send the information over to us and send this over to our confirmation center. Boom. Okay. Now you talk to that person for a second. Okay. So you're just chatting with that person. Hey, this is what I would do. Okay. Hey, while you're waiting, I'm going to give you a couple things. These are the promotions that we're having. Here's your VIP card or your $500 gift card. Great. Thank you very much. And then all of a sudden I call the customer. Okay. Ring, 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 ring. Hey, is this Mr. Jones? Great, Mr. Jones. I understand you're speaking with John Smith. Okay. Here at this event. All right. One second. Carson's calling me. Hey, what's up, Carson?
Oh, not much. How you doing, bro?
Good. Just making. All right. Sorry about that. So you're going to call. So then I'll call up and I'll do the confirmation thing with the customer. Okay. Once the benefit for you is you don't have to stand there with the customer for that long. You can excuse them once I call them. Don't excuse them till I call them. Don't tell them they can go until I call them. Okay. The beauty here is that you're not caught up with the customer. You can continue pitching other people, but you're getting in your warm down time, your last impression time between you sending out that lead and us calling the customer. We're gonna leave about a 30-second window there, okay? 30-second to 1 minute window there for us to call that customer to do the confirmation, okay? So that's going to leave you time to warm down that customer, leave a great last impression, and get that person out of there. But only after we call. So let's say, so I call up, their phone starts ringing, they get on the phone. You say, okay, sir, I'll let you go then. Go ahead, pick up that phone call to get that confirmed. I'll let you go. You have a great day. It was awesome to meet you, by the way. Thank you so much for being kind. Great. I get on the phone with them. I confirm that appointment. Thank you so much for your time, sir. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so on and so forth. I do my thing. The benefit of this is, A, the customer's not going to feel inconvenienced, okay? Because the customer's not going to feel inconvenienced because they're able to walk back to their car. They're not sitting there waiting for you to get done on the phone, okay? They're not sitting there on hold and stuff like that. I'm calling them directly. It's going to be looked at as more of a service. It's saving that customer time and it's saving you time. It allows you to be able to speak with more customers. You don't have to worry because I'm going to enter that lead into the system too, okay? I'm going to enter that lead into the system. You got nothing to worry about. That lead's confirmed and it's good to go, right? So there's some benefits to this. So again, I'm just going to kind of recap and I'll write down some notes for you and go through it, okay? So Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You're calling the call center unless you absolutely cannot call the call center. Okay. Unless you're, indoors and it's loud, unless you're outdoors and it's extremely windy and the customer doesn't have a coat on, they're trying to get out of there, whatever. Okay. You're going to call the call center except for extreme circumstances. Okay. My guess is about 60% of the leads will be called into the call center and 40% won't, given the fact that it's winter time and so on and so forth. So if you can't call into the call center for whatever reason or whatever, or if it's not 5 to on in the weekends, then in that case, you're going to set the appointment yourself, but you got to go for that confirmation window. You got to go for that confirmation window. We're going to talk about that in 1 second too. Okay. You set up the lead. All right. You're going to warm down everything like that. You're going to text that information over to the group chat that you have with, again, me, Andrew, Don, Jeff, Josh, Phil, and Michelle. We might add some more people to it too, but I think we'll be good with that for now. You send that over to us. We're going to call that customer and we're going to confirm that lead on the spot. Okay. You got to warm them down in that 30 to 60 seconds that we give you between the time that you send over that lead to us and the time that we call the customer. Okay. It should be quick. It should be easy. I think it's an effective way to do it. Is it the best way to do it? No, we're going to try other things too. But right now, this is probably the most effective way that we can have. We're eliminating all of the issues that we're having with both ourselves and with the call center. Okay. Again, not anybody's fault, but we're eliminating all that. All right. This is going to be the streamlined way, guys, to get this done. All right. And if you have any questions, and you can feel free to reach out. Just to put a couple notes down here, okay? So you're sending, of course, my computer is going to do this. You're sending the lead info to the group chat of those people, the people above that, okay? And warming down the customer. Give them the VIP card or the $500 gift card. Go over promos. Confirmer will call their cell phone. That's why you need a cell phone, okay? We'll call their cell phone. Now, let's say they don't have a cell phone, then it is what it is. You're going to have to send it over, and then we're going to have to call your phone at that point. You would just let us know, hey, you got to call my phone. I'll put you on speakerphone or whatever, okay? But the confirm will call their phone, and you dismiss them, and that's it. Okay, now how do we get it for the 48-hour window, guys? The key is don't give the customer options. What time do you get out of work? Great, we got this time available. This, give them options, but don't give them the option to say what they want. So to just like, if you say to the person, what time do you want this appointment, or when do you want this appointment? Yeah, I'll have it in 3 weeks. Sounds good to me. I'll have it in 3 weeks. You can't do that. Okay, you got to let the person know when we're going to come out and see them, when we're going to do the appointment. It's your job to let them know when, not to ask them when they want us to come out or whatever. Okay, we have appointment times available for tomorrow at 2 o'clock or 6 o'clock, sir. What works best for you? Great. Okay, push the next day. Push the next day. All right, get it confirmed. Get it in that window. Okay, if you have any questions, and you can let me know. All right, maybe we'll do some role play on this at some point or something like that too. But I want to make this sort of short and sweet, so I hope that you enjoy it. And I hope that it's effective for you.